I saw a funny meme. It was a doctor with a mask on, operating. It looked like he was operating on a patient, and it said, "Cause of death. Patient laid down that boogie and played that funky music till he died." Okay, I'm working on this today. I'm going to make the handle pretty much. And then I'm going to sand out the manufacturing marks and make it all nice and smooth. I'm going to smooth that head out. It's got some mushroomed head over, or somebody, beat the crap out of it. So basically, I'm going to smooth it all up, and then I'm going to paint this half black like it originally was, and this will be all brand new looking. So I think that I'm probably not going to make sheaths for these, even the ones I have in my shop. And the reason is, I just found on Amazon where you could buy leather sheaths that, appear to be fairly well made for $10, $12, $13, $14. And honestly, I can't make them that cheap. So the knives that I have left with no sheaths, I'm just going to buy sheaths for them. I have 3 hatchets. One of them is done, and it, sort of like this handle, but it has a knife that goes with it. I don't think I'm going to make sheaths for them. In all honesty, I want to get through this. I'm not going to say mess that I created, but I got in deeper than I thought I would, and I want to get all these knives done, finished, sold, and out of my life so I can go back to what I do, and that's make custom knives. And I can't do any of that with these looming, nagging projects hanging over my head, and I really want to spend the winter out here. Usually the winter I spend pretty much every day out here making knives. So that's what I'm doing today. I'm going to work on this today, and at some point I got to go help my wife. She needs me to dig something out that's up against a fence, and I think it's down the hill there where the water runs down. She wants me to dig away from the fence so the water will go through the fence and not knock the fence over. And it's not the fence I put up back here. It's the fence that goes this way, kind of up a little hill, and the water comes down there, and it comes back here, and it meets back there, and it pushes branches and leaves and all kinds of stuff up against the fence. And if we don't keep it cleared away, it'll wash the fence away. So sometime today I got to go down and do that. But I'm going to get a start on this and just work till I'm tired of doing it. All right, let's get going. Man, so far, this has been a lot of work, but it's looking pretty good. Okay, I got that looking brand new. Now, the sides of the axe, some of it is forging, and some of it's, I'm not going to say abuse. When you buy a tool, you use it, and it suffers, scratches, dents, and dings. But anyway, it's looking good. I've got the the forging marks out. All except for that. I've got a drum sander that will get up in there. I'm going to do that next. And this, I've got all the dings and dents sanded out. Mostly, I've got some microscopic ones that, just aren't going to come out. I'd have to sand too deep, At some point, you have to realize that you got to leave some pommel left. And the fact is, I can polish this, and if it still looks like they're too bad, I can come back and sand a little more. So the handle is ready to be polished, and the pommel, I gotta let this cool down. This got really hot. I'm gonna let it cool down, and then I'm gonna go buff the handle and the pommel, and then tape it off. I do need to get some steel wool and clean this black up here on both sides. But I believe I have some black spray paint, and I'll have this done here in just a little while. I think, another hour maybe. No, Brad, you're not going to do it. Tell me you're not going to do it. But that part looks so good. And look how shiny that came. I'm having to tell the screaming part of my brain to no, we're not going to polish the whole thing. We're not going to do it. Stop. Just stop. Okay. I won't. I'll tell you what, I will spend my time. I've decided I'm going to take this off. All the leather's coming off. I want to make a nice, probably walnut, or maybe I'll use something, you know, something even nicer. I don't know. I'll find some nice wood. But I'm going to spend the time and shine this up real nice and make it beautiful. It is a Western, and it does deserve, and it's like a Boy Scout hatchet, you know. It came in a kit. I've told you that before. It came in a kit, and it had a knife that was, and I think it was a 741 or a 742 that came with this. And it was a beautiful set. And I've actually tried to get a 741 or a 742, and they are so ridiculously expensive that I just gave up. There's no way I could ever get that for the whole kit. So I'm just going to make this a good-looking little axe and offer it for sale. And now I got to clean everything up with alcohol and tape this off. And then I'm going to spray paint everything black. Now I need to go to my other shop and get some steel wool in here. Actually a wire brush. And that's where I'll paint it out there. All right, we're almost done with this. Almost. And then I got to come put a really nice axe edge on this, so it'll have, you know, a bit of polish showing through there. But otherwise, we're almost done. Another 20, 30 minutes, man, maybe. Let's call it an hour. I'm going to pet my dog and drink something. So call it an hour. See you in an hour. Okay, I was able to appease my inner polisher by getting a little start on this other axe. And this is the one that I'm going to polish up. And it's going to look like a brand new dime. Got the leather cut off. It was, I did save the brass. Here's the brass that's going to go up here. It just goes in and kind of slides like that, but so it will have a, you know, a brass, I don't know what you call it. What would that be? Just a spacer at this point, because I'm gonna have wood from there to here, and I haven't picked out a piece of wood yet, but this is going to be highly polished, mirror polished. I think I can get down below these pits, and a lot of hand sanding, a lot of polishing. So, all right, I have appeased my inner polisher and got started on that. Now I'm going to finish this with the black paint. I think I have some. I'm almost positive I have some. And this will be ready to go. No sheath. Well, I'm looking at sheaths on Amazon. I'm telling you, I'm likely just going to buy sheaths. Because, like I said, I can't make them for as cheap as you can buy them. Now, granted, they're not made with love like mine will be, but they will be functional. So, I'm going to go have a look at them now. Wenge wood or bird's eye maple? Remember, this is going to be polished like chrome. That's going to look like chrome, just like that. It'll be as shiny as that. Bird's eye maple or Wengewood. And if I use Wengewood, I may have to put a spacer in here. Nope, it'll work. You pick. Bird's eye maple or Wengewood. Oh, okay. I did not have black paint. I thought I did, but I didn't. So I had some burnt orange. That's all the paint I had. And, oh, what the heck. Okay, there's another one done. I'm gonna help my wife a little bit outside, cut some limbs, and then I'm gonna come back and work on this. We'll be back. Golly, what a bunch of sanding. I'm not done, but I am up to 320 on this, and I'm gonna go to 400. but I think I can get this thing shining like chrome. It took a lot to get all the pits out. I'm really looking forward to finishing this one. I don't know why I like making stuff shiny, I just do. Okay, that's it for today. It's 2 o'clock, I'm fixing to go. I'm not sure what my wife wants me to do, but it's something. So let me go do that, and then tomorrow I'm going to buff until this thing looks like chrome. Well, my wife has changed her plans, so I'm gonna keep working on this. I think I'm gonna get some 400 out and sand this up to 400 and then start buffing. And then go home and take a shower. Good Lord, good Lord, good Lord. That was a lot of work. I still got fingerprints and everything on it, but Lord, I'll tell you what. That was a whole lot of sanding right there. God, my hands are killing me. Okay. I'm really looking forward to this. Now, I still have some pits, minor pits. Nothing major. Okay. Pick the handles. Tomorrow I'm gonna epoxy the handles on, and I'll show you this one more time. Okay. Let's go home. All right, I got another Western axe finished today. And I'm working on a second one. I'll put a handle on that tomorrow. And I don't know whether I'm going to use Wedgewood. There's the Wedgewood. Wedgewood, right there. That's the brown. Or this bird's eye maple here. I like the bird's eye maple, but I don't think it's stabilized. And it won't polish up very nice if I use that. The Wedgewood is not stabilized, but it's a very, very hard and oily wood, and it polishes up real nice. So, anyway, we'll see. Long day. Whole bunch of sanding on that. And I wish I had black, but I didn't. All I had was a can of burnt orange. It came from Western with black paint from the handle on up. So, just a little off. Let's call it off black. You guys are so well behaved. When there's bacon to be had.
Potentially it is, but it doesn't go outside of the.
That's all.